The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, live now.
I don't know, Mike. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, everybody, he's a macho. Savage, you're listening to Mike Trash, TrashTalkingRadio.com. The best in the business. So say it, the macho.
Wrestling fans throughout Radio Land, listen to Trash Talking Radio at TrashTalkingRadio.com. Every Tuesday from 7 to 10 o'clock, you hear guys like myself, the youth Ganon Giant come out. And that's my story.
Using mere words to describe the Trash Talking Radio show from 7 to whenever we get done is like using a screwdriver to cut roast beef. This is Flunever Sean, the other half of the Rock and Wrestling Connection. That's the trashy one and the loony one together forever.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ivan Koloff. I'm here to tell you about Mike Talking Trash. With the Trash, 7 to 10. Tuesday nights, you got to listen in. It's the best around, the best in town. Alright, hey, this is the Animal. One half of the world famous take in the Road Warriors. Listen to them. If you know what's good for you, listen to Trash Talking Radio or else.
Everybody, you're watching Trash Talking Radio. This is Hulk Hogan. Hulk, what do you got to say about Trash Talking Radio?
Well, I gotta say that I just bought Trash Talking Radio. You're out of the picture, dude. This is my show, and you better watch, because what you gonna do when Hulk Hogan's brand new Trash Talking Radio runs wild on you?
This is the Vital Idol, and you're listening to Trash Talking Radio every Tuesday from 7 to 10 on TrashTalkingRadio.com. And remember this. When the Vital Idol tells you, it's got to be true. And when it's on the internet, it's got to be real. It's Trash Talking Radio every Tuesday from 7 to 10. I am the top of pop, the king of swing, the international rock star way above par, the host with the most, Mr. Tuesday Night, the Vital Idol, Classy Mike Trash, and thank you very much.
Hello. There we are. Now it's working. Okay. Hey, Jen, how you doing?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
I see we have Jen in the chat room, Christine, Ann. We are starting off strong here. I am glad to be back, and I got you on the screen this time.
I'm here.
But not your whole name. I'm missing part of your name. But hey, I'll take what I can get. This is better than it was last week and the week before and the week before, and I think we may have conquered. There is one other way we need to do this, and I just didn't have time to do it tonight. But the other way is the way that I'm probably supposed to do it, using their technology instead of using the technology that I think that I know, and then I find out that I don't know it very well. So, yeah, I was going to try that today, and then I got way behind because things weren't working the way I wanted them to work. So anyway, how you doing? How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. I drove back yesterday from Pennsylvania, Hershey.
Okay.
It's a long trip, 8.5 hours, but it was longer than normal.
Longer than
I
normal?
got tired.
Ah, okay. You need full self-driving.
That's what I need.
That's what you need.
You can lend me your car at any point.
Okay, all right. Well, if I didn't need it so much. Let's see here. We're going to put a picture up for the day, the picture of the day that I found yesterday, or that I made this weekend. Hold on. Since you're not on the internet that much, you probably haven't seen it yet. But I got a, which one is it? It is, I think it's this one. This one, yeah. Let's see what we got. There we go. Oh, that's not the one. Darn it. Thought that was the one. It's close. It's one of these. Which one is it? Not that one either. Okay. Not that one either. That one, I think, is the one. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, that's the one. All right, so there's the band picture up. How do you think? What do you think?
I think it's pretty good. Are you the youngest of the crew?
I am not. I am the second youngest. The guy sitting to my, well, the one on the left of me is the guy with the headband. He's the youngest one.
Okay.
But what I did was I did these pictures. Was it last Sunday? 2 Sundays ago, I did these pictures, and I directed these pictures. I did a couple group pictures, and I did a bunch of single pictures, and I had something in mind. This is what I had in mind. I had the Easter Island heads in the background, but I couldn't get it to draw. I couldn't get AI to draw it. I was getting really mad because it wouldn't draw. And then I gave it one more try, and I did it with a different program, and it came up wrong the first time and right the second time because I wanted 5 faces in the background, and I only had 4 the first time. So, yeah. So I'm kind of partial to that. I'm not done with it yet. I have a couple other ideas that I want to do. I thought I would do something playing with the name Stoneface. Are rocking, we're rocking for you, or something like that, or Make America Rock Again, something like that. So we'll see what happens. I got to play around with it. I don't want to clutter it up with too many words, but I kind of like that tagline. But we'll see. And the band voted on it. They liked that one best of all out of all the ones that out of the couple that we had. But I think they will like one of the ideas I have, and one of the ideas I have is to take those 5 heads and try to put our faces on them. So we'll have our faces stoned faces on that, but it might be too much. I have to see if I can actually do that. But it's kind of cool. Anyway, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Gotta look here. What do I have? Oh yeah. I got all kinds of stuff. Let's start with the birthdays. There's not that many of them, but there's some good ones. I don't know if you know this guy, Pedro Pascal.
No.
Okay, he is this guy here, and he is in a show called what's it called? It's The Last of Us, which is a zombie show. And he also does liquor commercials. He does Coors, or no, which one is it? One of those. I think it's a beer commercial. And he's been on a couple things. He's pretty interesting. He just turned 50. Jesse Plemons, who you may not know either, but he was in Breaking Bad, and he was also in the Zero Day that I was in. So, personal friend of mine. Actually, I didn't meet him. I saw him there, but I didn't get to actually talk to him. He just turned. Wait a minute. Shoot, I gotta widen this up so I can see. He just turned 37. He's a young actor. Michael Fassbender, which you may or may not know, played. He played. Was it on the Apple? Was it Apple or was it? Yeah, he played the owner of Apple when they did a documentary on Apple, and he's done a lot. He's done things like that. I figure you don't know who he is either, so I'm just gonna give you 48 is who he is, where he is. Then we have Adam Goldberg, which you probably don't know him either.
Yep. I'm batting 1,000.
Well, he actually had a show on TV called The Goldbergs. He's from Pennsylvania, and that's him. And he wrote all the Goldberg shows, and he played this guy here. I mean, this guy here plays him, and but this is who he really is. But he is 49. I know you know this. The next two. The next two are Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey, 75.
He is 60. He is 60. He is Iron Man, you know. Iron doesn't, Iron rusts, I guess, but he doesn't grow older.
He doesn't grow old, okay.
But the thing is, now here's the funny part about that. He is Iron Man, but he is playing another character in the Marvel Universe because Iron Man died in the last Avengers movie. And he's playing another role of Doctor Doom. And I think it's funny because he's going to be playing that in the Marvel Universe after he was already killed. So I don't know how they're going to do that, but it'll be interesting to see that. Nancy McKeon.
Don't know her.
She was in Facts of Life. She was the tough girl. She's 59. I didn't realize she was that old. Francis Ford Coppola.
75.
86.
86.
86. He was putting out good stuff like when we were kids, or well, early adulthood, when we were in early adulthood. Russell Crowe.
73.
He's 61. I thought he was older than that. I thought he was in his 70s too. Jackie Chan.
67.
Okay, you got the point spread. He's 71. Patricia Arquette. You may not know who she is, but there's a story behind her.
Nope. Don't know.
She actually, the Arquette family has a lot of people in entertainment. But she lived almost practically next door to one of my dealers when I did New England. I thought that was kind of cool. Then we got John Schneider. Remember a couple weeks ago, I think his partner was on the list. Do you remember him?
Nope.
Dukes of Hazzard. He was I never watched Dukes of Hazzard, but I don't know which one he was. I know he was on Dukes of Hazzard. Let's see. Then we got John Madden.
Madden's got to be in his 80s.
76. And
76.
lastly, but not leastly, you're not going to know this name. His name is Taron Noah Smith. He was on a famous show called Tool Time. Or no, what was it called? Home Improvement.
Home Improvement?
He was the youngest.
He was a sidekick.
He was the young kid. He was one of the sons.
Oh, okay.
I think he was the youngest son, but because like the oldest.
45.
41, but 41, so you got points for that. But the thing about him is the one son is in all kinds of trouble, is constantly for alcohol and abusing his wife and all that stuff. He was not that one. The cool story about him, about this guy, is that he retired from entertainment. This is the kid. He looked like this on the show. And the thing I found really cool was he did work for SpaceX because he retired. He didn't want to be in entertainment anymore. And I think that's really cool that he became, he became a basically a geek for real, because he worked on SpaceX stuff. So, yeah, that was a cool story. He was born in San Francisco. I think it's really cool. I like to see stories like that where he doesn't get in trouble with the law after being a child star, just kind of interesting. But when he got 17, he decided he didn't want to act anymore, went to school, and decided he was going to do something important with his life, and so he did work for SpaceX. So anyway, that's it for those. Now we had 2 deaths I also did obituaries for, and I got to tell you right now, the 2 people that died, hold on here, got to get rid of these, we don't need these anymore. Okay, the 2 people that died, both of them, I can tell you that. And let me get rid of these names. All right. Okay. The first one, I'm not going to introduce him. I'm just going to play him. I hope you can hear this.
Tribute to Jay North, the boy who was America's menace. Born the 3rd of August 1951, died the 6th of April 2025. Jay North, the boy who captured America's heart as Dennis the Menace, has passed away at the age of 73. Born August 3, 1951, in Hollywood, California, Jay was seemingly destined for the spotlight. His mother, who worked in the film industry, introduced him to show business at a young age. By the time he was 6, Jay had begun appearing on radio and television. But it was in 1959, at just 8 years old, that he landed the role that would define his life, the role of Dennis Mitchell. Dennis the Menace, based on the beloved comic strip by Hank Ketchum, was an instant hit. Jay's performance brought the mischievous but well-meaning character to life with a charm and authenticity that made the show a cornerstone of American television. With his slingshot in his pocket and an ever-curious grin, Jay personified the innocent chaos of childhood. The show aired for 4 seasons, ending in 1963, but in that short time, it became a defining piece of pop culture. Jay North became a national treasure. But as with many child stars, the brightness of early fame often casts long shadows. After Dennis the Menace ended, Jay found it difficult to shake the image of the troublemaking boy next door. Hollywood struggled to see him as anything else. Roles became sparse, and Jay, like so many before and after him, found himself caught between who he was on screen and who he was trying to become off it. Behind the scenes, life was far from perfect. In later interviews, Jay opened up about the pressure he endured during the filming of Dennis the Menace. He spoke candidly about the loneliness, the strict on-set environment, and the burden of maintaining a public image that didn't always match his private reality. It took years and a lot of courage for Jay to tell that story. But Jay's journey didn't end with acting. In the decades that followed, he found peace away from the spotlight. He joined the Navy, worked with the Florida Department of Corrections, and became a passionate advocate for the rights of child performers. He lent his voice to causes that mattered, especially those that sought to protect kids from the pressures and pitfalls of fame. Even so, Jay never shied away from his legacy. He embraced the love fans had for Dennis the Menace. He made appearances at fan conventions, smiled for photos, and shared memories of a time that, while complicated, was also magical. To many, he wasn't just a television character, he was a part of their childhood. Jay North lived a full life, one filled with highs and lows, fame and reflection. He leaves behind a legacy that continues to bring joy to generations, both for the laughter he gave us as a child and the honesty he offered us as an adult. He was more than just Dennis. He was a survivor, a storyteller, and a reminder of how fame can shape a life, for better and for worse. Jay North was 73 years old, and he will forever be remembered as the boy who made mischief feel like magic. He will always be our Dennis the Menace.
Did you watch that show as a kid?
Absolutely.
That was a mainstay when I was a kid. I used to love that show, and I used to, used to really enjoy the trouble he'd get into, and that one I used to watch. And I used to watch Leave It to Beaver too. Got to see all the reruns of that, and it was a part of my childhood. So it was when I saw he died, I was like really disappointed. But you know, he was only 70. What was it? 71? Yeah, I think it was 71. He wasn't, or 72, I think it was. He wasn't that old.
73.
73. I knew it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like 85 or anything like that, but I was really surprised that I was surprised he was kind of still, that he was that young and that he was still around. So the other one is Val Kilmer. And he's another guy. It was funny. I wonder if this is mine. I think this is mine. Yeah, it is. Ha! That's funny. I won't have to look for it. There it is.
Val Kilmer, a versatile and charismatic actor renowned for his roles in iconic films such as Top Gun, The Doors, and Batman Forever, passed away on April 1, 2025, in Los Angeles at the age of 65 due to pneumonia. Born Val Edward Kilmer on December 31, 1959, in Los Angeles, California, he displayed an early passion for acting. Kilmer honed his craft at the Juilliard School's drama division, becoming the youngest student accepted at the time. Kilmer's breakthrough came with the 1984 comedy Top Secret, followed by Real Genius in 1985. However, it was his portrayal of Lieutenant Tom "Iceman" Kazansky in the 1986 blockbuster Top Gun that catapulted him to international fame. He further showcased his range by embodying rock legend Jim Morrison in Oliver Stone's The Doors, 1991, a performance that garnered critical acclaim. In 1993, Kilmer delivered a memorable performance as Doc Holliday in Tombstone, demonstrating his ability to bring depth to complex characters. 2 years later, he donned the cape and cowl as the titular character in Batman Forever, 1995, solidifying his status as a leading man in Hollywood. Despite his on-screen successes, Kilmer faced challenges off-screen. He was often described as difficult to work with, which impacted his career trajectory. Nevertheless, he continued to take on diverse roles, including a standout performance in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, 2005. In 2015, Kilmer was diagnosed with throat cancer, leading to a tracheotomy that affected his speech. His battle with cancer and its impact on his life and career were intimately chronicled in the 2021 documentary Val, which offered audiences a candid glimpse into his journey. Kilmer is survived by his 2 children, Mercedes and Jack, from his marriage to actress Joanne Whalley. His legacy endures through his extensive body of work, which continues to inspire and entertain audiences worldwide.
There we go. That leads me to ask you a question. Now, you won't argue with me on this part. He was a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
He didn't look so good at the end.
No.
Would you rather be a guy that's super good-looking and very successful who dies young, or not?
Yeah, I'd rather live as long as I can.
Me too. Me too. I just, it's funny because I looked at him when he was younger and I'm like, wow, he really was a good-looking guy. And when I look at him before he died, he, in the past 10 years from the cancer and the chemo and whatever else he had to go through, he aged a lot. He looked like he would have been 80 to me. He really looked bad. So, yeah, that was a sad thing to see him die. Now, got a question to ask you. Here's a test. Val Kilmer, Jay North. I put this up last night. How many do you think each got? And who do you think got most?
Kilmer.
You think Kilmer did, okay? How many?
210.
Okay. I will tell you this. One person got 70. One person got 75 and one person got 25. You think Kilmer got the 75?
Yeah, I think Kilmer got the 75.
Or was it 50 and 75? Now I forget what it was. Okay, Kilmer got 25 views, and with ours 26, and Jay North got 75, I think it was. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that actually Jay North beat Kilmer. I just wouldn't have guessed that in a million years. But I guess our generation were really sad to see him go. So, I mean, it's kind of a shame. Now, I'll tell you a story that was interesting that I heard from my acting coach. He knew him. He said he was the youngest. Well, they did say it in the report. He was the youngest prodigy to go into Juilliard. And, of course, nobody got along with him because he was a jerk, apparently. But, yeah, I found that interesting. And, boy, I thought, wow, I wonder what movies he did. And he did a lot of movies. I can name a couple movies he did. But can you name anybody or anything he did?
Nope, I just know the famous one.
Which one? Oh, then what about Batman? He was a Batman. I think he was Batman 4 or something like that. He also did The Doors, the biopic. He played Jim Morrison. And wait, hold on. I'm going to bring up his catalog because he actually did a lot of stuff. I couldn't believe how many things he did. Okay, gotta get rid of this. I couldn't believe he really did. He did a lot of movies. I didn't realize how many he did. But that guy, he was a good looker. Top Gun, Birthday Cake, Pay Dirt, Soldier's Revenge, One Born. He did not Cheech and Chong. Who was that? Jay and Silent Bob, the reboot. He did The Super. He did Top Gun 2. He only had a small part in Top Gun 2 because he couldn't talk. What else did he do? He did a whole bunch more too. Where is it? Here we are. Those are the top 10 movies. Wait a minute, there were a bunch more. Real Genius, I'm Your Huckleberry, Batman Forever, The Prince of Egypt, Tombstone, At First Sight, Hoopla, Thunderheart, The Ghost in the Darkness, Top Gun, Comanche Moon, Heat. Those are just some of the movies he did. So he has a long list of stuff, though. I was really surprised because I couldn't even name more than a couple of them. So that was really a shame. Mick Foley was in a car accident on April 1st, on April Fool's Day, but he was on a real. He really did go through an accident. And he posted on Facebook that he was in a car accident, and it was pretty bad. I'm surprised he walked from that car accident. That was pretty bad. Well, let's see here. I want to see if I can get a picture of the car. Let's see. Wait, what did that say? Oh, yeah. I mean, that guy can't die. I mean, he was thrown off a cage. He's not going to die. I'm like, holy cow, what happened to him? So, it doesn't say. I saw a picture. It was on Facebook that I saw the picture. Let me see if I can get that picture. Where did I have it? Let me think here. I think, let's see here. Where is that? Man, I'm surprised he did not get hurt on that. Oh, here's a clip from him. Okay. I hate TikTok things because I can never figure out where that volume is. Well, it doesn't matter. I didn't do a thing. I thought I did a thing on that. Wait a minute. Maybe we can go there. Mick. Wait a minute. Mick. I thought I put the link in there, but I didn't. So, yeah, definitely. It's gonna be an interesting show. Okay, I gotta figure out why that's pinning. Hold on. Check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, why are you pinning? Let me see. I gotta put our volume down a little bit. 1, 2. There, that's better. Okay. Now here you talk. Perfect. Yeah, I think everything sounds good in the chat room. I think I got everything working. That's a scary thought considering the past couple of with the production. This week I think went pretty good. Yeah. So it sounds clear. We're sounding super through this speaker. So just for cameras that I'm going to change around that I want to play around with. It'll improve it. I use my cameras for studio cameras. Because they're 4K cameras, they're high resolution, and they do a low light too, so it should basically make the production look a little better. Alright. That's the next thing. Sounds on the videos I just did, right? Okay, good. That's so that's good to know, because maybe we can for next days. It's close. We just got to get more on that stuff. Okay. Files for bankruptcy. Did you know about that? People got tired of looking at women. So, I don't know. I thought it was weird, but companies that have that's where guys' hangout place, but I was sort of surprised that they declared for bankruptcy, but then when was the last time I was at one? In 2009. So, it's because there were web boobs, there were people that went to go there, and I went there with them. But I don't know. I think that they probably outgrew the fascination, I guess. But it's interesting. And what else we got here? Hold on here. Close this one. Would laugh your butt off. It's of all times. And I can show you if you would like to see it. I was supposed to be a dad that just angry. Not like me, but it's just this guy is I guess I'll just show you. It's funny because it's funny. That's the part. The interpreted was that this guy needs to be played as a person that is going to make people understand it's his way or the highway. And it's really what we end up doing with it. Let's see, where is it? It's this one here. All right, here we go. I hope you can hear this because we didn't try this yet. If you can hear it.
Classy Mike Trash, I'm 6'2". I'm from Dauphin, Pennsylvania, and I do not presently have an agent. Who the heck does this guy think he is anyway? Trying to raise taxes as high as New York. That's preposterous. He wants to pay New York taxes? He should frickin' move there. Nobody can sell me nothing.
Okay, this is the one. Rats. Where is it? Not that one either. Where is it? Hold on. Here it is. This is the one. It's called Billy. I'm playing Charlie.
I'm Classy Trash from Dauphin, Pennsylvania. I am available April 15th through the 22nd, and I can work as local. Break the legs.
Charlie, are you trying to start a rebellion?
That's right. What can you do about it? I've already found this place. You're not escaping.
So you're finally starting to show your true colors, Charlie?
Augustus, you absurd son of a bitch. I've hated you for years. I planned to live longer before making my own, but since you forced my hand today, I just turn this down.
You oppress others without remorse, and yet you act like the fucking victim?
It's the truth, isn't it? You're the little bitch Augustus has been searching for all these years. Everything that's happening today is your fault. You brought us on yourself.
Ansel!
Lucky bastard.
You will pay for this.
Pay? You think I care? I wouldn't be here if it was consequences that I feared. Once today's plan succeeds, I'll take your father's place as the richest man alive. Since you're both here, the timing couldn't be more perfect. I'll send you and your loyal dog straight to hell.
This lady, how tragic. You just reunited with your father, and now you're about to die. At least you won't die alone. You motherfuckers will never win.
We'll see about that.
Oh, so you really do think that your secret plan, manipulating the stock price with the governor, staging a hostile takeover, would go unnoticed?
What? How do you know about that? So, what do you know? Everything's going according to plan. The entire place is surrounded. You're not escaping this time.
Charlie, do you really feel no regret for what you've done?
Regret? My only regret is not doing this sooner. I worked tirelessly for years, taking orders like a dog, bringing my name to branch manager. Why? You've been the CEO long enough. It's time for a change.
Charlie, what you're doing is going to come back to haunt you.
Karma. If I fear karma, I wouldn't be sitting here pointing a gun at you.
You really are like your bitch of a daughter. Charlie, do you believe that power and status can be gained through betrayal and violence? You might seize them, but you're never going to hold on to them.
Enough with your lectures. You're just a worthless lapdog. You should know your place. Augustus, your time is up. Once I become CEO, the entire company will be mine. Let's see who dares challenge me to that place.
That's the whole thing. there's noise in the background. I want to hear if it is different now. Wow, that is really bad. Alright, apparently the volume of that is turn this down, see if that makes a difference. Wow. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Did we lose you? Did we lose us? Check 1, 2. Check. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Oh, now it's okay. That's really weird. I don't understand what happened there. Doug, talk. Huh. It got really noisy, and I don't understand why. I just want to hear this clip again, just a hair of this clip. I'm not going to listen to the whole thing. I just want to hear if it's the clip that's causing the issue. So let's hear it. Only to remain a branchman. Okay, let's hear if it does it. Okay, that's the clip. It's the clip. Clip's overdriving the system. That's good to know, because that means I've got to cut down the volume of the clips. But I don't have any more clips to play tonight, so we should be okay. So, yeah, it sounds good without the clip. So I guess what we got to do is we got to do less clips until I figure out the volume of the whole thing. Oh, it's weird. Well, whoever's still in the chat room, if anyone's still there, I will not play any more clips for now. Even Doug is giving you the thumbs down. What do you mean even Doug? Doug never gives me the thumbs down. Doug, you never gave me the thumbs down. You didn't give me thumbs down, did you? Oh, I can't hear you now. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, I can't hear you. Why am I not hearing you? Hold on, let me see what's going on there. We haven't gone back for a while, but we're not working now, and I don't know why. It should have been working. Well, there's one issue. Got to put you on the right server. You're on the wrong server. Okay. Put you on the server here. That should be it. Okay. Then we got to figure out what happened. It says it is connected. Why? Why are we not hearing it now? Let's disconnect it and reconnect the Soundfly, because something's weird. I can hook you up to this, though. Can you talk to me a little bit? Okay, we got
JBL Soundfly is in pairing mode. JBL Soundfly is connected.
Okay, talk again. I don't hear you. Let me disconnect you again. Hold on. Okay. Disconnecting. Come on. Okay, now talk. That, all I got to do is switch you over to that, and I'll be okay, I think. Okay, so...
Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2.
Okay, I gotta drop it.
Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2.
I think we're good. I think we got... If it get too loud, there seems to be... You know, the weird thing is the distortion that you're hearing, we did not hear that at all. And that's what happened to us a couple weeks ago. It sounds good through our monitoring system, but you're hearing a different sound than we're hearing, which is really strange. So, I tried to monitor it somewhat, but it should be okay now, because we don't have any more clips to play today.
JBL Soundfly is disconnected.
Yes, I know that.
JBL Soundfly is in pairing mode.
I'm going to have to turn that off, because I'm...
JBL Soundfly
Alright, so, what's still there? You still have noise? If you're still hearing noise, that would be an issue. Let's see. Hold on. Let's open it up again and see what's going on.
JBL Soundfly is disconnected. JBL Soundfly is in pairing mode.
No, it's not. I just turned you off. See, the Bluetooth might be an issue, and I didn't realize it. Okay. That is weird sound. No sounds. Whoa, check 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Okay. Now I can't hear me at all. Check 1 2. That is weird. 1 2. Check. Check. 1 2. This is really weird. Doesn't make sense. I had these kind of problems. Check 1 2. I'm going to have to go back to the other mixer. I think the other mixer was better. This mixer's causing us issues, I think. Should not cause this kind of issue. I don't want to. I'm curious as to when this started, because this is really weird. Okay, check 1, 2. Okay. Sounds like there's a CB. Okay, I wish. At least I don't have an excuse. I don't know what the issues are. I don't know where they're coming from. This is really odd. Okay, I'm going to turn this down again. It's distorting like crazy, though. I don't know where the distortion's coming from. Check. One, two, check. 1, 2, check, 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 check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, check, check. See, I hear it distorting now. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Huh. 1, 2. 1, 2, check. 1, 2, check. 1, 2, check. See, that's the thing I don't understand why this thing's doing this now. Check 1, 2. Okay, we're turning up the volume here. So, yeah, we're still distorting. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to look at something else. When I was doing this, I never had the problem. Oops. Okay. Check 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, now, where is the other volume?
1, 2, check. 1, 2, check. I'm still hearing distortion. And I don't think it's real. I think it's this mixer. Huh. What time is it? Let me see here. Okay, we could come back in 15 minutes so that I can change mixers and try it then. I don't know what else to do because it's really horrible.
Okay.
So you can stay on because I don't really need to reboot you, but I do need to do something to the computer. I need to do something so that it sees the other mixer because they took the driver out. So, all right. We're gonna make a few adjustments and we're gonna be right back so that you can hear us. So.